Ձեզ ընկեր Լիլիթ ջան, բայց ես իրան ասել էի, որ ինքը սպասի, ասել էի, որ 3:30 մտնի, ինչի՞ է դել շուտ մտել։ Հա, ես իրան միշտ անդադ ասում եմ, որ 3:30 մտնի, ինքը հիմնականում տուն էլ է գալիս է տուն դասարանի Էմայի հետ կամ Մարկոյի հետ, եթե լինում են, գալիս է տուն նոր են գնում, նոր են գալիս նկարչության։ Թե ինչի է շուտ մտել, չգիտեմ։ Հա, թող սպասի ու ժամը 3:30 կմտնի։ Well, hello. Sorry me, please. I was talking with my son's teacher. Just a second, please. Well, okay, let's start. Can you hear me? Please write something in the chat and let's start. Okay, let's start. I've opened the puzzles and I got this puzzle. Just let me to figure out what's going on the board. Okay, Black's last move was bishop f6. They took something. They took knight from f6. Bishop f6 and what to do here? If just to take, it takes f6 to create checkmate threat. It takes f6, g6, and then how to reach this square, h6. Queen f4, for example. D takes e3, queen h6, e2, and I think I can continue king h2. One more time, it takes f6, g6. If queen h4, then can they play h5 just to close the queen's way? And after queen g5, king h7, bishop h5. Maybe queen f4. Queen f4 is much more better. Queen f4, king h8, queen h6, rook g8, and then I think I can continue rook f4 with this threat. Queen h7, king takes, and rook h4 with checkmate. Am I right? Let's calculate one more time. It takes f6, g6, queen f4, king h8, queen h6, rook g8, rook f4. What do you think about this variation? Okay, let's play. It takes f6. I think it's the only move, only normal move maybe here. Takes f6. Yes, let's take. Just let me. Jeez. Oops, sorry. Just a second, please. Hello everyone, please write something in the chat if you can hear me or no. Здравствуйте. Okay, so g6, queen f4, queen f4 or queen g5, which one is better? Or maybe there is no difference. But I scared to make that move. Maybe really there is a big difference between these two moves. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, thank you so much. Are you playing in instead chess on? No, it's Lichess. I just solve puzzles. If you have some ideas, please write in the chat. You can help me. Just support me with your ideas. So I don't know which one is better, queen f4 or queen g5. Or there is no difference, queen f, queen g5. Okay, let's play queen f4 one more time. King h8. I think d takes c3 doesn't work. Queen h6, e2. Oh, they can check, discovery check, then after king h2 to take the rook and promote into a knight to check my king. Then king h1, how to hide from that checks? Bishop g2. No, I don't want to get that position. Queen f4 one more time. D takes e3. What if I block, just block that pawn? Bishop e2. And just then continue queen h6. No, I'm not single, I'm married. Queen f4 or maybe queen g5, d takes e3, bishop e2. Bishop e2, king h8, queen h6, rook g8, rook g8, rook f4. And I don't see any protection from this threat, checkmate threat. Well, let's play queen f4. I really don't see the difference between these two moves. Queen f4. I hope it's correct. Okay, let's play. It's wrong, unfortunately. But what is the difference? I'm shocked. I don't understand the difference between these two moves, queen f4 and queen g5. I will try to figure out what is the difference, but if I'm not that, then I will turn on the engine. Okay, queen g5, d takes e3. Now I think that I have to block this pawn because after queen h6, no, if immediately queen h6, they will play e2 on discovery check, king h2, e takes f1, promotion into the knight, king h1, then bishop g2. There are so many checks there, so I think that bishop e2 is right here. At first to block that pawn, just then to play queen h6. Yes, queen h6, again wrong. Why it wrong? Maybe at first rook f4. I'm shocked really because I found the idea, the best idea, but what is the difference between immediately queen h6? I want to checkmate from g7, rook g8. They have to play rook g8 and just then to play rook f4. Ah, I found the difference. So sorry. If I play immediately queen h6, rook g8, rook f4, then they will play g5 just to control the square h4, and there is no checkmate. They will take, unfortunately. So now I understand the difference between these two moves too. If I play queen f4 at first instead of queen g5, they will take bishop e2, king h8, and then I can't play rook f4. So that's why. There is no need to turn on the engine. Unfortunately. The idea is very interesting, queen g5, but to leave the square for the rook. Well, what can I do? Okay. It was interesting puzzle. Okay, hello. Last question. Thank you so much. I'm 36 years old. Puzzles are either check first or sacrifice move. But there was no check here and no sacrifice. Just it was an interesting idea to create checkmate threat, but to leave the square for free for this rook, then to transfer. The idea to play queen g5 to block this pawn, then to create, oh sorry, at first rook f4 to leave this queen here to block this pawn. Just how to play for black. For example, rook e2, rook c2 or rook g8, okay. And then rook h4. And then queen h6, queen h7. Okay, let's go forward. I lost 16 points. Bonjour, hello. I can't find you in chess app. You just need to find me in Lichess. Lichess.org. Okay. Just a second, please. Sorry. Okay. So, my favorite end games. Let's try to win here. King c4. Let's play on Monday, please. Today it's puzzle solving. King c4. What do they want to do? I think nothing, just to go to c3, c4, just to stay and wait. How to force them to create a zugzwang for black? Is it possible here? For example, f4, f4, king c3, king b5, king b2, king b4, takes, and to run, king c4, b2, d4, c2, e5, here, 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 G6, F4, H5, G3, G5. Will I win? F4. What if they go back? Just king c5. F4, king c5. King a5. King c4, king b6. To press, king c3, king b5. And it's the same. Now I must understand which one is better, at first g3 or f4. But I think that, let's calculate one more time. G3, then I will decide which one is better. G3, king c3 or c5. I think there is no difference. King b5, b2, b4, a2, c4, b2, d4. Oh no. c2, e3, d1, f4. No, I don't like this variation. g3, king c3, g3, king c3, f4, king c4, and it's a draw. Or maybe g3, king c3, f3, just to wait. King c4. Ah, they will not go back. They will play king b2, king b4, a2, and then to come closer to eat them. I think f4 is correct. f4, one more time. King c3, king b5, king b2, takes, takes, king c4, b2, d4, sorry, c2, e5, d3, f6, e4, g6, f4, h5, g3, g5, right? And also let's try this variation one more time. f4, king c5 and king a5, c4, b6, again to press, to take here and to come closer to their pawns. Let's play on Monday, please. Today, puzzle solving day. So let's play f4. I think it's right. Yes, f4 is correct, and then king b5. Oh, what is the problem? Oh, maybe after, no, king b5. What if b3 takes, c5, c3, d5, d3, e5, e3. Yes, that's the problem, unfortunately. So what to do? g3. King a5 doesn't work. It's the same, right? b3. g3. It's left just g3. But what if king c4? King a5, just to make a draw. I thought that I need to win here. g3, king c4, king a5, king c5, and just to go back, just to repeat. It's also something is wrong here. King a5. don't understand. Armin, hello. Please help me. King a5 for opposition, but what if they play b3? b3 takes, king b5. King c3, c5, d3, d5, e3, e5, f2, f6, king g2, king g6, and king g3, king g4. I'm choked. Yes, you are right. But it's too late, Armin. You were late. I lost 15 points. Yes, you're right. But it's impossible for me. I don't know. It was very hard. I couldn't imagine that king f5, king a5 will work. It's impossible. Well, okay. Okay. Let's go forward. What to say? I just lost 31 points. That's okay. So, b4. Vahagan Sarksan, hello. b4. Let's calculate at first tradings. To trade everything. Takes, or maybe... What if I... Okay, what if I take one b4? Yes, Armin, you are right. I thought that I must very quickly to run to their pawns and just to eat them. I forgot that why not to make an opposition and to win a tempo. Okay, unfortunately, but okay, let's continue. So c takes b4, a takes b4, a4, king b2, king b6, king a3. No, it will not work. Let's take everything. King b4, king b6, king b4, king b6, and then what to do then? c5, check, king c6, king c4. Then I have to go back. King d5, c6, king e5, king e7. No, I don't like it. Maybe just to stay and wait, king b6. I guess I have to make a draw, right? No winning option. King b6, b5, just to play c6. Secondly, c takes b4, maybe you mean c takes b4, a takes b4, and king b6. Well, king b6. What if they take king a5, king king d4, king b4? But okay, maybe yes, after king b4, king d5, c5, and black can win there. But what if they play king b6, takes, and king b3, just to close this square? c5, king a3. Can I challenge you in match? Let's play on Monday, please. On Mondays, I play with viewers. You are much better than me. What your rating is? Hello. Hello, everyone. So, I don't know. But I feel that I have to make a draw here. Just to stay and wait. King b6. B takes c5. King c5. Well, in that position, I think even, maybe I can win there. King b6. No, let's take this pawn. King a5, king b3. And just to stay and wait. King a6, b6, a6, b6. What if a4? Blacks win. I also think about that, Armen, because if they gave me this puzzle, so it means that I have to win, right? a4, b5, no, it's draw. a4, b5, it's draw. King b6, b5, it's also draw. So I need to... Oh, just a second, please. Let's take, and then to wait. King b6. Ah, it also will not work. b5, king a5, king b3. Takes, king b6, b5, c6, takes, king b3, king b6, king c3, king a5, king b3. I think it's c takes b5, he takes b4, and king b6. Let's calculate one more time that variation. C takes b4, a takes b4, king b6. They take king a5, king b3. Maybe king b3, c6, king a3, king b6, king b4. Oh, I found it. Just a second, please. C takes b4. You were right. C takes b4, a takes b4, king b6. After king b3, no. C takes b4, a takes b4, a takes b4, king b4, king b6. If king b3, then king c5, king c3, c6. And they are in a zugzwang, right? Hello. Takes, no, with this pawn, but there is no difference maybe. Takes, king b4, king b6. To double my pawns. King b6, if c5. If c5, no, c5, king c6, king c4, and how to win there? I have no tempo move. c5, the third move, c5, to close everything. Takes, it's the second move. King b6, yes, c5 for white. So I also don't know what to do there. King c6, king c4. To go back, king d7, king d5, king d7, king d5, c6, king e5, king e7, king d4, king e6, king c4. One more time, let's try. takes. Maybe at first king b6. King b6. And after king b3. Just now to take. Yeah. King b4 and then king c6. And their c5 will not help them because I play king d5, right? Right. Am I right? One more time. Takes. At first king b6. King b3, just then a takes before. King b4 and then to return to c6. If king b3, king c5, king c3, c6. If king c3, then immediately king c5. Without c6, I mean. Yes, it's right, I think. Maybe c takes before, then a4. It will not work. Because after a4, they will continue king b2, then king a3. Not king b3. C takes before, a takes before, king b6. So what to do for them? c5, then king b5. If b takes a5, then king a5, king b3, and to return, king b6. King b4, king c6 is the same position. Yes, now I think that it's right. B takes a. B takes a5, king a5, Armen. King a5. And then king b3, just to return. My Lichess username. Let me write in the chat, please. Just without space. Just in this way. So let's try. I think really takes king b6, then king b3, and after that just to take. I haven't done any Zugzwang. You mean in this position? Let's take, okay, let's take. C takes before. Yes, it's correct. And now to check one more time and then to play king b6. If b takes a5, king takes a5, king b3, king b6, king b4, king c6, king b3, king c5, c3, c6. Yes, it's correct. King b6, king b3, takes, king b4, and just again to return, king c6, king c3, king c5. If c5, then king d5. Yes, it's right. Let's play. Yes, it's right. Well, okay, let's go forward. Okay, pawn and games. So just a second, please. Calculate further, very end. What to calculate there, Armen? I don't understand. Wasn't it clear that it's just a second, please. You mean one more time here? Just to show the variation, right? Okay, let's take then to return king b3, king c5, king c. I think it's the main variation. c6. If here, then king b4. If here, then king d4. Okay, if b takes, instead of king b3, if b takes a5, king takes a5. King b3, king b6 again. King b4, king c6. But it was really hard because to understand the difference between after king before, yes. Mm-hmm. You mean here? After king before. Maybe you mean in this position, king b3, king d4. At first, you win nothing so far. Armen, your English is much more better than mine. I have to translate. What does it mean? You win nothing so far. Do you take English classes? Still, Armen. You win nothing so far. Think so far. Why? What does it mean, Armen? I can't get you, Armen, to understand your ideas. c6, king d3, king b4, king d4. Ah, well, okay. King b6, king b3, takes, king c3. Here, king c3, c6, king d3, king b4, king d4. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, well, I understand that c5 I will lose. c5 it's wrong. King d5 and it's zugzwang. But okay, king b3. King b3, if c5, then king b4. If king c5, king c3 takes. And it's the same position. Oh my god, king g4 is the same that the previous one, right? Well, king d4, king b3. If king d3, then c5. Just king, yes, you're right. Just king b3. I agree with you, right? So, Armin, are you satisfied with my calculations? And by the way, how is my English? I work hard. I don't know if you know. I work with Miss Tatev. Do you know about that? Yes, I guess you know. You didn't calculate as well. Sorry me, please. This time it was just luck. Okay. Okay. But I think that if he continues to play, I think I could calculate till the end correctly. It wasn't just a luck. Okay. Thank you so much. And how is your English? Do you take some English classes? Okay. So, Armin, while you answer to my question, let's go forward. Bishop b4. I take speaking meetings. It's in first house, you mean? Speaking meeting. That's great. Just speaking, right? Not grammar. My grammar is awful. And I have a bad memory. Every time Miss Tatev tries to force me to learn them by heart, it's impossible for me. Especially I'm bad in conditionals in the third and fourth. No, sorry, in the second and the third conditionals. It's awful. Not first house. Ah, okay. I also I met Miss Tatev in Fes house, but now I just took classes from her, just not Fes houses hours. I would like to play bishop f2 at first. Okay, let's go forward. Bishop b4. Bishop f2. Bishop f2. Just to create checkmate threat, right? Queen g1. Yes, Armen, I agree with you. For me, my live streams were as a great motivation for my English. I forced myself to go lives just to improve my English. It was a huge motivation for me. Okay, so bishop f2, queen g1. But what if bishop f2, queen b3, check, or no, queen a2, bishop f2, queen a2, king h8, and queen a8 with a checkmate. Yes, you're right, queen a2. So maybe just to check from g1 with bishop or with queen, with bishop maybe. Bishop g1, king g3, no, with queen, queen g1, king g3, again no, I don't like it. g1, king g3, queen b5 maybe. Maybe you are right, why not? Just to pin. Queen b5, what if they check? Queen a2. I have to go here. Such a difficult position. What to do here? Queen g1, king g3, queen d4, queen d4, bishop takes, bishop g1. No, I can't check from e1 because they will take. Hello everyone. Bishop g1, king g3, queen e1, they will take. Bishop d4. It's impossible for me. I don't understand the idea. That's okay. This position is very hard. Bishop b4, queen g1, king g3, bishop f2. What if they take? With queen. Queen takes. That's impossible. Queen c4, bishop c5, queen b5, queen a2. There is no other interesting move. Bishop f2, queen a2, and to checkmate. It's impossible. Queen g1, king g3, queen d4. Well, again, check. Then, I don't know, endless checks. At least. h5 looks interesting with queen a2 is very, yes, I agree with you. Every time this queen a2. King h8. Oh, sorry, h8. But okay, no. Just kidding. King h8 will not work. What if queen f2 takes, and then I can't win there. Bishop e3, queen b3. Actually, h5, queen, king h7. But they will take the bishop. I mean, my bishop is hanging on c5, right? Can I transfer this bishop to f4? Not to get checkmate, of course. They will check from a2. No, no way. I don't know what to do here. I even don't know in which part of the board to calculate. Queen g1, bishop f2. No, bishop f2 they will take. They will not go to g4. They will take with queen. Queen f2. If so, of course, that position, that variation would be interesting. I mean, they will take with queen. So you advise to check from f2. They will take with queen. If they take bishop, you have queen e1. I don't know. The board is flipped, right? h8 is here. Okay, let's use the method of elimination. Sorry, how is that word? Elimination of. Okay, play bishop f2, queen b5. No, queen b5, queen a4, a2. Sorry. Bishop f2, queen a2. Every time that queen a2. Queen a6, queen b5. Doesn't work. Queen c4. Let's try queen c4. They will take. Queen g1, king g3, queen d4, queen takes. Well, they can just check from a2. Bishop g1, king g3. The main threats are just a distraction. Whom to distract there? Bishop g1, king g3, h5, g5, h8, bishop f2, queen f2, h4. But I have no time for that idea. Checks, captures, threats. Okay, check. Where is the capture? King g3, h5. That's interesting. Just to go from this square, from c5, from under this bishop's attack, and then to play h5. You're right. h5, queen a2, and king h7. Queen g1 first. I think bishop g1 works. King g3, what about bishop f2 maybe you mean? Bishop g1, queen e1, queen g3. No, queen e1 unfortunately will not work. They will take. But I think bishop g1, king g3, and just h5. And after queen a2, king h7. Yes, that's correct. And there are many threats, right? A lot of threats. For example, just to go back with bishop to check from f4. Yes, to go away from this square with a tempo and then to open a window for our king. Why not? Let's try. Now I think that it's correct. Please. I hope it's correct. Please, Lichess. Yes, it's correct. The entire point of h5 is to threaten. Yes, I agree with you. h5, then bishop f2, and they can't take here because of h4, distraction and winning a queen. Yes, yes, right. It's correct. Okay, and if he takes the bishop, you give... Yes, I agree. So h4, h5, h4. And now they blocked our pawn. No, g5. But why not? g5. If queen a2, then king g7. And there is no useful checks because this square is under my bishop's control. g5. Right. Yes, g5. Yes, I think it looks very slow. No, it's not slow. They have no useful checks. So I have time, I think. Yes. Queen a2, queen b3, just king g7. And they have to resign, I think. Okay, let's play g5. Yes, it's correct. Thank you so much. It was a great support. At first, I really couldn't understand the idea. I was afraid of some checkmate threats from a2, a8, but really, just to go away from under this bishop's attack and to open a window for our king. To open a window for our king and just to create some threats. That was great. Okay, let's go forward. Combo, chance, move, good work. Let's go with your FIDE. My FIDE is 2156. Not so high, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, let's go forward. King h3. That's really high for me, though. I wish I have, I don't know, 2300 rating of a grandmaster, but unfortunately. Well, okay, let's continue. King h3. They want to take the knight. Okay. Maybe rook h1. Rook h1. g3. Oh, if g3, then king d1. No, king e1. Sorry. Rook h1. g3. King e1. Not d1 in order to not to be left under this pin, right? King d1, rook d3. Knight f3 and try to put rooks on g. Knight f3. What if they take? G takes f3, king f2, and just to try to escape with king. Oh, maybe you're right. That's interesting. Rook h1. Now I started to hesitate which one is better, rook h1 or knight f3. If rook h1, no, g3, knight f3 check, king g4, rook h4 checkmate, right? Because you have, yeah, rook e, no, rook h4 checkmate, knight f3 and rook h4 checkmate. But rook h1 instead of g3, what if they play just king g2 to attack this rook? Rook d1. Oh, rook d1, then rook g1 with the same idea. Knight f3. But I liked this idea also. Knight f3, g takes f3 and king f2. And now I want to check from h1, king g4, and to go back with rook. Then to checkmate from g1. But they can continue king g5, rook g1, bishop g4, right? Subscribe. Thank you so much. Maybe we will play again. Okay. Goodbye. Please join on Monday. On Monday I play with viewers. Okay. Thank you for joining. So, rook h1. Now, which one is better? One more time. Knight f3, g takes f3, king f2. Then, they can continue king h4 just to open the bishop's way, and then bishop h3 just to close. Knight f3 blunder because g takes f3, king. Black is winning. Yes, king h4 and to close with bishop. I agree with you. Hello. So rook h1, g3, they will get checkmate. King h4, I think it's the same. Knight f3, king g3, rook g1, king h3. Rook g1, king h3, and just king e1. What if g takes f3? Just to resign there. No, one more time. Rook h1, king g2 will not work. Rook d1, king h4, and they will try to escape. Knight g4, king g4, king f1, king g5, rook g2, bishop g4. I don't know. Rook h1, king h4, rook h1, king h4, king g3 can be met with rook d1. Then okay, they will escape there. I like that idea, but rook h1, king h4, king e1, I understand that knight f3 and king g3, no, rook h1, king h4, I'm afraid of this move, king g5. They will escape. it's really hard. If king h4, then you play king f3. King f2 maybe, you mean? On f3, I can't go to f3. Rook h1, king h4. Knight g4, king g4, king e1, king g5. No, let's play at first king e1. King e1, but then g3. g3, king f, knight f3, king g4, rook h4, king f3. Oh, rook f4 checkmate. Oh, that's interesting. Look here, rook h1, king h4, king e1, if g3, knight f3, double check, king g4, rook h4, king f3, rook f4 checkmate. Okay, rook h1, king h4, king e1, king g5. No, king g5. King g5. I wanted to play knight f3 check, then to check from g1, then to checkmate from the line of h line. But okay, they will close. Rook h1, king h4 is mind-blowing line. Yes, I agree with you. Rook h1, king right, rook g1, rook h1, king h4, rook g1, king f2. My brain is boiling. That's impossible for me. I did not get some points for this puzzle. That's interesting. Okay. Why not knight f3 after king h4? Just because knight f3, they will continue king g3. But you're right. Rook g1, king h3, rook h2, king f3, rook f2. Rook h1, king h4, knight f3, king g3. No, sorry. I'm blind. I forgot that my king is only 2. King g3, rook g1, rook g1, king h3. I don't know. Let's play rook h1 then to try to continue calculations. I don't see the board anymore. Let's try rook h1. Rook h1. But I'm not sure that it's correct. Okay. I am leaving the rook on this square. Hello. Hello everyone. Please help me. Rook d1, rook h1. Okay, let's play. Yes, it's rook d3? Why not king h4? Something is wrong here. So, I understand they want me to take on d3, then to play king g2, then to take on h2, and to push their passing pawn, right? Okay, I will not take on d3. So, just to... No, Knight g4, they will take with check. Oh, no, no, no. Their king is under check, right? They have to take with king. Just then to take on d3. Why not? Knight g4, but what if they play king g2? Rook h2 check. Yes. King g3. Oh, king g3. Rook d3, knight g4. At first to take rook d3, they have to take rook d3, just then knight g4. King g2, rook h2, king g3, and then king d3. And there is no checks there. Right. Let's at first take. Yes, but it's a big difference between immediately knight g4 and at first to take on d3, just then to take on g4. Because if I take knight g4 right now, king g2, rook h2, king g3, while I am taking on d3, they will check, they will take the knight and check my king, and then my rook is hanging on h2. Just that's why rook d3 at first, rook takes. Now to leave that rook on d3 and to take on g4, king g2, rook h2, king g3, just then to take on d3. No? Why no? Rook d3, rook d3, knight g4, knight f3 is also fine, but knight g4 is clean. Why no? I'm sure that rook d3 is right. Don't look with engine, we're trying to solve them. Yes, I also ask to everyone, please don't use the engines. It's really, it's very interesting to solve for ourselves, even if it's not correct. It just chess, let's enjoy chess. Just play the chess. Yes, I feel that rook d3 is correct. Yes, it's correct. And just now to take on g3. But let's calculate one more time. Knight f3, knight f3, king g3, for example. No, why to leave a pawn to them? Let's take on g4. Yes, it's correct. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Let's try to solve one more puzzle. G6. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for compliments. Oh, Akashwati, hello. Thank you so much. I remember you every time because you add my rating, all my blitz rating. So G6. This one is those. Yes. There is no idea yet. G6. Just I was looking at this move, rook a7, just to distract them to take on f6, but okay, it doesn't work. Maybe knight f5. Yes, knight f5. Knight f5. G takes. Queen takes. King g7. And nothing. Knight e2. Queen g5. Also nothing. Rook, 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 rook a6 to attack here. What do you think about this move? Rook a6. can go queen b8, maybe queen b8 also interesting move. Queen b8, queen b8. How to protect here? g5, queen h8, king g6, rook g8, knight takes, queen takes, rook g7 for example, queen e6, knight f5, knight f5 to take on h6. Yes, their pawn is on g5, right? Queen b8, g5, queen h8, king g6, rook g8. They have to take queen g8. Oh, they also can continue king f6. King f, but okay, king f6, knight h5, king e7. I can't calculate so long variation. It's impossible for me. Queen b8, g5, check here, check, takes, king f6, king f6. Let's play that two moves, just to make two moves to have more clear position. It's really impossible for me to calculate. Really, it's very hard. Queen b8, maybe g5, queen h8, king g6, rook a6 maybe. Then they move their queen, I don't know. Queen b8 is the only move for sure, so just play it. And yes, I also think that let's play queen b8 and I will decide. Let's play queen b8. Yes, it's correct. g5. Then, maybe knight h5 here. Can I distract this knight? Then to checkmate from g8. Knight h5. What if king g6? No. King g6. No. We have check queen f5. In that position, queen f5. But the pawn was on g6. No? Hello everyone. I don't see anything after king f6. Me too, really. Queen h8. One more time. King g6. Rook g8. Takes. King f6. Queen where? d8. King g6. There is nothing. No. It's not the right variation. Queen h8, king g6. No. Let's calculate knight h5. King g6. Queen where to play? Queen g8. No. They will just take with knight. Maybe knight f5 here. Knight f5. Again king g6. Well, one more time. Queen h8, king g6, rook g8. What about knight f5? I just don't see the continuation there. Okay, I take on f5. What to do then? King g6, for example. I have no threat there, just that's why. Trust your intuition. Knight h5 should be correct. Knight h5. Okay, what to do after king g6? What will say your intuition after king g6? Knight h5, king g6. Rook a6, rook a6, to pin here. No, but just to take on h5. One more time. Queen h8, king g6. But okay, king g6, knight f6, king f6, even rook a6, king g7, queen e5, king h7. Queen h8, king g6, rook g8, takes, king f6, knight h5, king e7. There is nothing. Okay, what to say? I don't know, really. Maybe really just to try to distract the knight. Knight h5. While they have no useful checks, maybe, why not? Knight h5, king g6. And just to take, right? King f6. Rook. Or, no, at first queen d8. Oh, yes. At first queen d8. If they go back, king g7, then queen h8 check, king g6. Queen g8 check. If rook g7 or king f6, then rook a6. Yes, knight h5 and to take, just to take. He has queen c6. Knight h5, he has queen c6. Okay, knight h5, queen c6, queen. Oh no, I will take on f6, then to checkmate from g8. Right? Just take the knight. Yes. Let's play. I hope. Okay, let's play. Oh, it's wrong. I don't believe. But it was at least very interesting idea. It's not fair. King f6. Knight, king or knight? Knight f6, queen d6. King f6, king g7, king queen e5, king g6, rook g8. I was sure that we can find the checkmate there. Let's play. I don't know. Queen h8. Correct. I'm shocked. And then, what to do after king g6? Just to take on a6, just to pin. Oh, and then to check from g8, rook g7. And of course, then we can find some interesting ideas there. Right, just to take here. Yes. Oh. They had no protection. And now if check, they close. we can check from e8. They close, for example. No, they can continue king h7. Knight h5 here to use this pin, this pin. What if they, no, they can take. How to use these double pins? Can I use them? Just to add one more attack on f6. How to do that? What if queen e8 to pin this rook, then to continue knight h5? God, my intuition was wrong. Lichess puzzles. Yes, Lichess puzzles are very difficult, but I like them because they are, how to say that, just only one variation, only one winning variation in such positions. And I collect them because really they are great. They are really hard, but they are great. For example, in my books that I work with my students, there are many puzzles winning with many options, but in these puzzles we can win just in one variation. So queen g8, unfortunately, it's not checkmate because they can close with rook g7. But okay, I think queen e8 is king g7, king g7, and then can we take on f6 just to work from here? Rook f6, knight h5. Yes, king h7, king e7, and at least we can win a piece. Okay, let's try queen e8. Oh, it's wrong. If we take here, they take with rook, then we can checkmate from g8. But if rook f6, queen f6, there is no checkmate there. So what to do? Queen g8, rook g7, rook f6. What is it? Oh, what is it? It's for the first time. What is it? Can someone explain? Bot with such a high rating? It's impossible. Oh, sorry, me please. It's my son. Narek avarteles? Avarteles? Arite. Narek. Narek can aritun sangila. Aritun. Չէ, papan գնացել է հետից արիտուն զանգի, ես դուրը բաց եմ։ Դավայ։ Կյանք 10-ի եմ, ցավը տայմ, արիտուն զանգի բաց եմ, լավ։ Всё, կգաս կզանգ։ Okay, let's finish this puzzle and my son is coming from art school. I don't know what is it. So, okay. Let's try queen g8. It's correct, but I really don't know how to continue after rook g7. Rook g7, check. King h7. Maybe just now. Rook f6. Queen f6, knight h5. And then here. No. Rook g7. Maybe we can just take on d5 to have a winning position. Then to take on f5. Let's check here with an engine. After rook g7, if he takes. It's a computer. Oh, that's interesting. Let's check here. Okay. Yes, he says that queen e6. It's just a winning position. Queen d5 also wins, but queen e8, queen e6 is much more stronger. Don't play. Of course, I will not. I'm afraid of computers. Okay. Well, I like such positions, but they are really very hard for me. So, it means that I lost in 3 puzzles and won in 3 puzzles. Okay, what can I say? I'm satisfied. So, my son is calling again. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining as usual, participation, for everything, for support. You are also Armenian. That's great. That's interesting. I will wait for everyone on Monday's live stream. If you remember, I've changed the time. I go live on 13:00 Armenian time. Please join on Monday. We will play, we will discuss. And thank you so much. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Goodbye.